Hi, this is Nicole from thismomentisgood.blogspot.com. Today I'm going to show you how to do the k2tog and the SSK. Okay, the k2tog stands for knit two together. It is usually done within the row, either a peg in, a couple pegs in. It is used to decrease your rows. It is also used in another way to make buttonholes and eyelets. But today we're going to show you for decreasing your row, and that will be using the k2tog. And we'll just simulate that the pattern says knit to k2tog. Alright, so we would go ahead and we're going to use the E-wrap knit. So E-wrap knit 2. Sorry, I went the wrong way. E-wrap knit 2. And then here's where we'll do the k2tog. So we're going to pick up the stitch that the k2tog is called for, or the peg. Pick up that loop and put it on the next peg in the line. The easy way to remember k2togs go away from you. So they're going in line with the knitting, in the direction you're knitting. SSKs come back towards you, so they'll be going that way. That's the easiest way I remember it. So you want to put it over, you want to go towards the direction you're knitting in, and put it over there. And that would be, it's a good way to remember, because if you're knitting in a clockwise direction, like some knitters, loom knitters do, then you would still be going in the same direction. A k2tog would still be going in the direction that you're knitting in. So that way you don't get confused when you go from pattern to pattern. Alright, so we have these here, so we have to fill the empty peg. So what we do is we pick up the loops and we move them inward. And now we have decreased one stitch. We no longer have a stitch on peg 1. And then what we would do is we will knit these two together, and since we're E-wrapping, we'll knit both of these as one over the working yarn, and then we move forward. Alright, then we would knit, say the pattern now calls for knit 3 and then an SSK. So we would go ahead and we would E-wrap and knit 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the SSK, which means slip, slip, knit, is called for here. So remember what I said, that SSKs move back towards you, towards where you were just coming from. So you would move it to your left or your right, depending on which direction. But when you're knitting counterclockwise, it would be going to the peg to your left. And then we would move the stitch, all stitches inward, so there's no empty pegs. So that peg is now filled. That was where we did the slip slip knit. Then we go and we knit over the working yarn, and then of course knit the last peg. And that's how you do the SSK and the k2tog. Thank you. Have a great day.